Hey guys, what is going on? Bobbles here. So today I'm going to be bringing you a little video on Fortnite, obviously telling you guys the leaked week 8 season 7 challenges coming to Fortnite in a few days time. Now before I get into this video, I just want to say that these are currently the challenges found in the coding within Fortnite, so these may get tweaked or changed at the last minute, but these are the ones that are currently in the game right now. Starting off with challenge 1 is actually to build structures. Now I've had this challenge quite a few times before in the past. It's pretty straightforward. You just want to mine some trees, some bricks, some whatever, and build. Now you don't even need to kind of put effort into this like you used to back in the day when the building wasn't actually that big. So now all you got to do is basically encounter any enemy, you naturally build pretty much, and that's basically going to be it. Mission complete. Starting off nice and simple, but moving on swiftly to challenge 2. And that's actually a slightly different one. It's to deal damage to opponents while in the passenger seat of a vehicle. Now obviously this one is slightly different because you're more than likely going to have to do this in actually duos or squads. Now I have a little hunch, just my opinion, that this is going to be kind of one of the final challenges before the planes get vaulted. I do think season 8, when that comes, that the planes will get vaulted and that they're kind of just making the most of them now. We're making a couple of challenges by them as well to back this point up. Last week's challenge was actually to destroy a plane while it's in the air. So yeah, that's my opinion. Slight sidetrack, but that's what I think is going to happen. And what I think is going to replace it, bit of a long shot, could be completely wrong with this, but I do think dragons are potentially up there to replace the planes. So obviously then you can't shoot from them, and they obviously shouldn't be as OP as the planes are, hopefully. On to challenge 3. This one is actually my absolute worst one ever, and that is to eliminate opponents with explosive weapons. Now this normally is 3 opponents, and it's normally damn horrible and takes me a couple of weeks to do because I hate using the explosives. But a little tip for this is probably going to be easier obviously in either the duos or squads, because you just have to knock a guy with whatever gun you want and finish him off with an explosive. So that's a little idea there. But anyway, it's pretty straightforward with what you have to do with that challenge. And now going on to challenge number 4, it's a search chests one. Now in the past we've always had it where you have to search chests in one area, and I've always hated that. It would take so many games of dropping down and the other guy beating you to the chest. It would drive me mad. So what I like what they do now is they actually give you the 2 areas, and then it just makes it a little bit simpler. It splits them. So these 2 areas are actually Shifty Shafts and Lonely Lodge. 2 pretty far away places from each other as well. So not everyone is going to be dropping in the same little circle of the map, which is nice. But this leads us to our 5th challenge. And this challenge is to search between the mysterious hatch, a giant rock lady, and a precarious flat bed. Now this one's a little tricky one because I honestly have no idea whatsoever where this could be. If you know, then please leave a comment down below. But obviously when this challenge does come out, you don't have to know. You pretty much, all you have to do is Google it, and there'll be 1,000,001 videos online explaining where it is. So yeah, it's a pretty straightforward, nice and simple battle stars that you get, or XP obviously if you're tier 100. But that's going to be it for challenge number 5. Moving on to challenge number 6. Now this one is actually going to be a really simple one, and I think this might be one of the ones that might get tweaked or changed, whatever, but it's actually to use a cozy campfire or a launch pad. Now I'm pretty sure if it's going to stay the way it is, it's probably going to be about 5 or something, so it's 5 uses, so then it's a little bit trickier. With the recent update, it actually increased the spawn chances of the launch pads, so obviously they're dropping more. It makes kind of sense to have a sort of launch pad challenge in there, so that obviously it shows that people are still using them and they're liking the update or not. But yeah, it's a pretty damn straightforward one, and I think either it will have a high number to it or it will get changed by next week. But currently that is what the challenge is in the game files. And now moving on to our 7th and final challenge for this week 8, it's going to be a stage challenge. Now the first one is actually to visit Paradise and Salty in a single match. Now this one isn't too difficult. You land at Paradise Palms, you jump in a rift, and you land at Salty. They're pretty close to each other, so that one should be done nice, quick and simply. Now the second stage is to visit Junk Junction and Loot Lake in a single match. Again, this one is pretty straightforward. You land at Junk. Right above Junk, well, kind of to the right of Junk, is actually the little racetracky area. It's only a tiny area, but it does have a bunch of cars there, so you can jump in a car and drive straight over to Loot Lake. And then the final one is to visit Haunted Hills and Wailing Woods in a single match. So this one is obviously a lot harder, If this was me, I would probably either, like I just said with the Junk Junction one, is to go to Haunted and then go to that area to get a car, or I would probably go to Wailing Woods and use one of the rifts there to kind of get my way halfway across to maybe where there's the 80Ks at Lazy Links, drive over then to Haunted Hills that way. Either either, it will work. It will probably just be when I actually get down to the challenge where the safe zone is, I'll probably go there, or where the bus is actually dropping, I just go to whatever. There's a little tip for you on if you're going either way. And that is of course the 7 challenges of this week 8. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, please leave a like. And I do make these videos every single week informing you guys of the leaked weekly challenges early. Make sure you subscribe to never miss out on that. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching, guys. See ya.